Hello? Anyone still here? I wouldn't be surprised if everybody left, since I have a tendency to take my time uploading videos. Anyway, hello everyone, it's your boy Hal, or Andrew, I guess you could call me. That's my real name after all. So, another channel update.
What's this then, eh?
Because it's been so long since you guys last heard from me, I'd say it's time for me to tell you what I've been up to for these past few months. Back when this channel was at its most active, I would dedicate 12 to 14 hours every day to work on my videos. Even so, it still took me about a month to come up with new uploads, but in the last year or so, I've made some drastic changes in my life without reassessing my workflow. Unfortunately, I can no longer work 14 hours per day, 7 days a week with no breaks as I did before. I'm lucky to have 1 day a week in which I can spare all this time, but my projects still take the same amount of effort as they did in the past. The result? Instead of making one video a month, I make 2 in a year if I keep going at this pace. The solution? I'm working it out. I have several ideas. Maybe I'll split my massive guides into shorter videos. Maybe I need to stop making custom scenes for literally each and everything I'm describing. Maybe I need to interrupt something if I realize it takes too much effort. This little thing right here, which lasts for 1 second, yeah, it took me about 2 days to make. For 1 entire day I tried to figure out how to automate it by using AI tools from Vegas. I couldn't, and the next day I've decided to do it by hand. Just to crop out Tom Hardy when he says,
"That's bait,"
without covering too much of my screen. Was it worth the effort? I mean, I've learned a precious lesson, one I'm not eager to learn again. Anyway, putting this much effort into guides for a 4-year-old game, I don't think it's worth it, especially now that I no longer have time to spare. But why don't I have time? Well, as I've said, I've made some changes in my life. The first of which was moving out of my parents' home and live on my own. The hardest thing is that now, instead of being part of a team that handles house chores, I have to do them all by myself. It's extremely time-consuming and annoying, but alas, it's something that needs to be done. But why did I move out? Well, now we're getting to the fun part. It's something that I unintentionally foreshadowed throughout several videos I made. Here's a montage. I have no dreams of conquering all of Calradia. All I need is a small kingdom to call my own, and then I can pursue more creative endeavors. Those activities may be profitable, but they are mere distractions. And since I was in a good mood from all our recent triumphs, I've taken a moment to rest and celebrate my accomplishments by dancing to the music that the bards were playing. It sounded pretty good. Yep, you guessed it, your boy became a dancer. I mean, technically, anybody who moves their body in tune with music can call himself a dancer, but I've taken actual lessons from licensed professionals, and even ended up going on stage several times. It's quite magical to see a large room full of people clap for you. I never thought I could do it until one of my buddies pestered me to join him for just a month to see what it's like. Won't take much time, 2 hours out of your week, he said. I liked it so much that at some point I've invested over 20 hours a week and discovered I've got a real talent for it. Since then I've had days in which I was away from home, days in which I had to leave my home, days in which I had to prepare to leave from home, and days in which I had to rest after returning home. But hey, at least I made a lot of money disappear from my bank account. Yeah, unfortunately I am not a true professional with years upon years of experience and intense training, so for me, dancing is just an expensive hobby. So in order to fuel my new addiction and hopefully entertain some of you guys with it, I'm making a promise. When this channel hits 75,000 subs, I'll perform for you. According to Social Blade predictions, we'll get there in a little over 5 years, but I'm hoping that with your help, we'll speed up our timetable so I can dance for you, baby. I might as well share what I've learned for all this time. Maybe I'll wear a mask, maybe it's going to be a face reveal, I don't yet know. What I do know is that I can even teach you guys how to do it yourselves, so you can impress your friends, your family, your neighbors, and scare the shit out of your dogs and cats. And maybe I'll perform such a dance for every big milestone this channel hits. At 100,000 subs, 150 to 100k, and so on. By the time we reach 1 million, I will probably become a true professional and put on a real show for you guys. Why did I start doing this? because I was getting bored of staying in house all day long, only interacting with my parents, my dog and my cat. This was a good opportunity to get out of my room and meet new people, socialize and basically get a life. To touch grass, as they say. Sometimes you even get to touch ass if you're willing to risk getting slapped in the face. Last, but definitely not least, I've decided to dedicate some time to my spiritual growth, which takes a bit of time. It is rather suffocating to be doing all these things all the time. I can't even remember when I last sat down to properly enjoy one of the games I want to play, but honestly, I don't miss it that much. Don't worry, this will remain a gaming channel for the most part. And now that I've finally finished my Rogue Trader build guide, after months of constant toil, I'll devise a proper schedule for myself to make sure I can more efficiently use whatever little time I have, and post videos more frequently while also enjoying the games I'm planning to cover. So here's what I'll attempt to do. Every Sunday, if I'm not gone somewhere else, I'll do my best to respect the fourth commandment, and instead of working on anything, I'll just boot up whatever game I feel like playing, turn on OBS and stream on the second channel. If some videos come from those live streams, great, if not, who cares? As for the videos I do have planned, I'll start budgeting the time and effort I put into them. Make them shorter, simplify the editing, and find another way to create scenes for the stuff I'm describing, instead of making every detail perfect. There is no perfection anyway, just my own opinion of what is perfect, so I should stop obsessing over it. In fact, I've already started doing that with the next entry in my Rogue Trader tutorial series for Bannerlord. What was supposed to be one absolutely gargantuan video dedicated to the art of siege warfare was split into 4 parts, and I've already finished writing all of them. They're ready to enter the editing stage. Starting next week, I'll begin working on the first one, and I'm hoping to get it finished by next Saturday. With a bit of luck, I'll be able to release the next 3 on a weekly basis. Maybe I'll also start making super simple Let's Play videos on the second channel with minimal effort and editing, just to make sure I create some content out of the games I enjoy. And even if those videos aren't top tier, I can at least transform the resulting footage into proper content worthy of the main channel. There's a few other things that are still in the conceptual stage, no reason to share those until I'm certain of them. Of course, that is the plan. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face. Sometimes, real life has a tendency of doing just that and disrupting all of your plans, but God willing, I'll be able to make this channel a bit more active and create all the videos I want to make. Also, today, on the 30th of November, us Orthodox Christians celebrate St. Andrew's holiday, so feel free to wish me a happy name day in the comments. Well, that's about it for today. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.